हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू माय न्यू स्ट्रीम। आज फिर खेलना चाह रहे हैं नेपाल वर्सेस इंडिया। तो चलो शुरू करते हैं। ये लाइक एंड इट मैटर्स। Tails is the cause. Nepal on the toss, bowling and
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
maybe cracks right.
So the players are making their way out now. It's a fantastic atmosphere. These are the moments as a player you never get tired of. And there should be plenty of runs on offer, so expect some fireworks.
Manzil.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot through the gap.
Wider. Wider. और 50 रन जति दिया भने त मजा आउँथ्यो।
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, round about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Goes over the top with that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Doesn't beat the infield. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Edged. Can't get that outside the ring field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yeah.
Outrageous catch. What a
Wait
wicket to
fire.
get. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Damn it, call.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills.
Holy bhaiya
This one goes
ji.
down as a fail.
Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Caught and very fun.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Tahu katanya butel mama. Mama. Lo mama. क्यों गरेको?
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Kohli taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
पहिला म्याचमा 3 रन, अहिले पछि
Square cut, finds point, no run.
सक्दै छिट आउट गर्नुपर्यो.
Too full, should get what it deserved.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Huge
ये
edge.
जला करके यार.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
It's a strong combination at the top of the order, and they're showing why so far.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Cracking shot over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Kohli watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Oh, this is world-class stuff. They're seeing the ball like a watermelon at the moment.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. couldn't get it through the field.
नाइस बॉल, नाइस बॉल। फील्ड सब फील्ड जोर से खेल रहा है। ये is
Massive
to
outside edge. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. India a 48 for 1.
Sumpal दाजुले continue hands.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
It's a nice ball. Bowling, yeah, nice bowling, nice bowling.
Straight to the fielder. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
Prevent boundaries or soft like prevent boundaries.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries. Just to keep them guessing.
Keeper
Finds the edge. Everyone's gone up.
उसको विकेट छोड़ दिया फिर छोड़ दिया.
He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
फील्ड सेटअप गर्नु होइन क्या फेरि टुरिस्ट नि कीवर्ड हेर्न गर्न नहुने कस्तो सुक्क स्टिक चाहियो जस्ट फ्री कमी Power play को फील्ड हायर करने ना
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. thick edge.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. They've gone up here.
कस्तो नट आउट हो रे यार ब्याटमा लाग्यो हैन
Lamichhane, the spinner, coming into the attack.
विकेट लिने आसुनेको
A few moves made in the field.
Lamichhane from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
ए यो किपर खत्तम छ क्या त्यो समान्ने त्यो बल
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Goes over the top with that shot.
चौका चाहिँ नि चौका
6 runs added in the over. India are 74 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh, great shot.
It's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Smacks that away through the gap. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Huge. That has flown.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Gill has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
Perfectly timed. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Oh, what That shot absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind, and that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Going with spin now. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Five runs added in the over. India 112 for 1.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Chip.
I'd like
Low.
to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged, what a ball. End of the over. India are 121 for 1. Oh my, that's racing away. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely, but well before.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, 10 off it. India are 131 for 1.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
ओपी
Great shot. Gets a hold
यार
and
समझ में
places
आया
it through
समझ
square
में
leg.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Edged it.
जति त चाहिने रहेछ क्या फिल्ड सेटअप गर्न मिलेन त सब विकेट गइसक्यो
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Pulled away, but straight to square
Low.
leg.
इतनी थिन है
Over India, 142 for 1. Edge, but it drops safely.
तो यहाँ पर ये नंबर 1 पर जो ऑप्शन हमें देखने को मिल रहा है आप वन कर सकते हैं को आप नीचे पहुंच सकते हैं शेयर लेवल को ऑप्शन के थ्रू आ सकते हैं यहाँ पर आप अपने मैच के लिए कर सकते हैं तो देखने को
Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Finds the edge.
आउट
Bowling fielders look really confident. Batter doesn't seem sure. Look to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
आउट
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. That's the over. India 153 for 2.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the field with a great shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Massive outside edge. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Drilled that one away. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Bang!
Yeah.
Just stunning bowling.
Anh ý gì các bạn ơi.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a
Yeah,
real
go for it,
feeling of
anyway.
disappointment.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there's no point chasing that.
Catch it, that's the catch.
This could be trouble. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Fast bowling को ले छक्का
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Oh, great shot.
That was even better. Decided to go for it again. Same result. Consecutive sixes.
Couldn't get it through the field. Onto that early, that could be four.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Going with pace now. Edge, but it drops safely. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
अलि 2 कदम अगाडि आएर भयो क्याच
7 runs added in that over. India 200 for 4.
They attacked all areas of the ground, fours, sixes, and there was strong running as well.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Catch it.
Massive outside edge.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
कतार हानेको त कसो पनि हुन्छ त
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Catch it, Niki catch it.
Gone, great catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Huge edge.
It's a nice over there.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Finds the fielder with that shot. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicked it. Siraj with a huge appeal. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. No, terrible shot. That's the over. Nepal are 8 for 1. Bumrah, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Misses everything. Wow, that's missed the lot. gets the edge. Bumrah with a great delivery there.
यो क्याच आउट भयो नि त
Oh, great work. Held that.
कस्तो कति डिफिकल्टीमा आयो बट
Nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. In the air, and that's a
त्यस्तो यार
straightforward
आइडियल
catch to
टाइम
mid-off.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
राइट
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that was just textbook, and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary, the moment it hit the bat.
Siraj shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Massive outside edge. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Great take by Gully. What a fantastic bit of fielding. The bowler is ecstatic.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Bumrah from the south end. Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch.
कैप्टन न्यूज करने वाला है।
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Good pick up. Big chance. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going. How will he reply?
Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for 4, surely. Oh, gosh, absolutely leathered that. Cut away and over for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Pinged off the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
5 gone, and the ball's been disappearing a lot to and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Possible.
Catch it!
Nice field.
What
Nice
a lovely
field.
shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That flew to the boundary. This innings is building nicely. Now closing in on a half century.
Pulled away with flair and style, and it's gone all the way for 6.
Took on the short ball, no problems getting it all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Sing, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, it's just ridiculous.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. Nepal are 109 for 3.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. How will the bowler respond?
Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep with some serious work to cut it off.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Nice bowling. Itta खेल
Jeez, timed that well.
Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if it hits. Beats the field with a great shot.
Nice, nice, nice.
Doesn't beat the infield. Over. Nepal are 133 for 3. Jadeja, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end. Oh my word, that is huge! Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Helped on its way, really.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Yeah, too
Good job.
wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Predicts inning.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Dug that out well. End of the over, 10 off it. Nepal are 143 for 3. Straight to the fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Trouble. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Oh, yeah.
End of the over,
Very
3
much.
off it. Nepal are 146 for 3.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Smacks that away through the gap.
One 48.
Perfectly timed.
धन्यवाद छात्र भैया कैमरे
Great shot through the gap. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. End of the over, Nepal 155 for 3.
It's been non-stop action tonight.
Fine,
Every
yeah.
plan for the batters has been dismantled with
Lots
almost
of
a
ball
level
out.
of disdain.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Perfectly timed.
doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front
Nice.
foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Mana 45 runs.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Needs a dot ball.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Misses everything. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captain's tried everything, but nothing's worked.
Nice shot. Straight to gully.
Potato is 9. Easy target. South Africa to choke 9.
Got that away nicely.
One in 38.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
8 runs added there. Nepal, 178 for 3.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Raj itni हुआ Nepal 25 भाई यार तो मारो द कैच आउट
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flies to the boundary for 6.
Caught. Gone. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
India will be very happy with that wicket. This has been a fantastic innings.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Cuts that off well in the infield.
11 of 28.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Oh, 13 of 27.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets
4 of
back
26.
fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Needs to be on target.
3 of 27.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 9 off it. Nepal, 202 for 4.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captain's tried everything, but nothing's worked.
Nearly gets the edge.
Oh, inning
Pandya,
runs.
great delivery there.
This has been a masterclass, a great display of batting and bowling. They didn't let their opponents get a look in. A great game.
146 Blues. Nice.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an
Hardik
amazing match.
Pandya
Hope to see you again
40
soon.
for 90. Rohit Shane खतरा खेलेछ सपोर्टिङ बल. फाइनल अब इजी म्याच भयो 16 ओभरमा केस भयो. गाइस, थ्याङ्क्स फर वाचिङ.